Hey everyone, it's Dabacabb here. I am here to announce the winner of the 50K giveaway console edition for a customized Xbox or PS4 controller. I'm also going to do a Q&A after the giveaway, so if you're interested, definitely stick around for that. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and reveal the winner. We have this time a Saudi Arabian winner, Majid Al Muhaldib. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but once again, this is a winner who won because he is a subscriber. That's 3 for 3 subscriber wins. So definitely subscribe to my channel if you want to win giveaways. That's apparently the way to do it. Okay, so let's move to the Q&A. Do you think Overwatch could be free to play if Blizzard made more skins and if you could buy those skins? Well, that's kind of tricky because okay, so typically in game design, everyone can agree on the same principle. We want a fun game. We want a game that has a lot of content. But when it comes to money, this is something that the community and the developer just aren't going to agree on. The developer wants as much money from you as possible, and the gaming community wants to spend money exactly how they want to spend money, only on the things they want to spend money on. As a consumer, as a player, yes, it'd be nice if the game were free, and yes, it'd be nice if you could buy the skins that you want to buy. However, I have to recognize that this is a company, and if the game doesn't make money, then they're going to pull the project. I don't want them to pull the project. So whatever model they have for monetization, it has to be profitable. Also, free to play is a little bit tricky because Overwatch is a game that really requires hero switching on the fly. And if they had a model kind of like Heroes of the Storm that lets you buy skins or heroes, then that'd be a little bit dangerous for the game because you wouldn't always be able to switch out to the hero that you really needed to switch to at any given match. So I think that'd be kind of damaging to the game. And if they made it cosmetic only, I'd just be concerned that they wouldn't really be getting the money they need to support the game and to, really make Overwatch as awesome as we all want it to be. Did you ever think that you'd get this big on YouTube when you started? No, not even in the slightest. I actually I started with a lot of disadvantages that kind of put me so far behind the other YouTubers out there that I just sort of assumed I would never really even have any chance of catching up to them. Like, for example, I started a little bit late. A lot of other YouTubers like Overwatch announced and they started making videos immediately. And I didn't actually start making until maybe 1 or 2 beta waves. Secondly, on that note, I didn't get beta access. So a bunch of other YouTubers were able to make really cool, exclusive, customized content, and I just didn't have that option. Third, a lot of my, rivals, like the other YouTubers who were making montage videos, started really, really strong because some of them had like giant 100,000, 200,000 channels about another video game, like Heroes of the Storm or Hearthstone or League of Legends or whatever. And then they started an Overwatch channel. So because they had that really strong foundation, they were able to start with like 40,000 subs, 60,000 subs, whereas I started at 0. So between all those factors, and the other one, I was bad at making videos. Let's not forget that. My first videos were bad. Like the Junkrat video, like Hero Highlights, Junkrat #1, that is the first video I ever made in my life. So, I guess it's kind of like an underdog tale. I had pretty much every disadvantage you could imagine. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have a head start. I started late. I didn't have a lot of subscribers. I didn't have beta access. Blizzard was just not responding to my request to give me access. And so I just assumed that my channel would just sort of languish as one of those like 1,000 subscriber, 1,500 subscribers and just never really get bigger. But I guess hard work, determination, consistency. I'm not really sure what my secret to success is. My guess is that I am one of the few YouTubers who's putting out videos every day. I'm getting progressively better. I'm being very involved with the community, and I think those are the factors that have helped me become as successful. So this is definitely a surprise. I didn't expect this at all, and I'm loving it. I'm getting more subscribers every day, and I want 100K subscribers so much I can't even tell you, and I'm working every day to get there. So no, every subscriber I gain, I appreciate so much because it's so much more than I ever hoped for. And I'm really interested to see how big I can make this. On that note, actually, I'm really curious. If you're watching this Q&A for this long, you're probably actually one of my bigger fans. So I'm curious, why are you subscribed to my channel? What is it you like about it? Is it just the montages? Is it my personality? Is it diversity, consistency? because that can help me understand what my selling points are, because I'm basically just guessing. So let me know in the comments. I'd actually really appreciate it. Will you ever do a face reveal, and do you play an instrument? I will probably do a face reveal at some point. I'm planning on going to BlizzCon. I would not be surprised if I got in front of a camera at that event. And do you play an instrument? No, which is a shame because I have a lot of creative energy. I just never learned when I was young. Do you solo queue or play with group? I do both. I play with my buddies that you can see in my Overwatch videos. That's died down a bit recently because a lot of them have been hanging out on World of Warcraft recently because they're big MMO fans. But yeah, I also play solo. I mean, basically any way I could get it, I play Overwatch. What made you want to start making videos on YouTube? I wanted a beta key. That was it. I didn't have plans of doing this professionally. I didn't have plans of becoming a YouTube star. I wanted to make enough videos that Blizzard was like, you know what, this guy's cool. Let's give him a beta key so he can start playing Overwatch. And that was my only objective, but it did not work out. I guess Blizzard saw through my ruse. They did not give me a beta key, but tricks on them. Turns out I love this and I'm good at it, and I want to do this professionally. So I accidentally discovered a passion and hobby. Do you plan on playing with some of your viewers? It'd be pretty cool if I could play with you. Yeah, I am thinking about doing streaming, sort of like a weekly streaming schedule, or just sort of stream when I can. I am interested to see how that goes. I'm actually planning on experimenting with it a little bit this week, and if it gets popular, maybe I can send out some invites and people can play with me. Which hero do you enjoy playing the most? Definitely Genji. I really love high mobility characters, and Genji has arguably the most mobility. Tracer is a pretty good, Tracer and Pharah also have a lot of mobility, but I like how Genji can go any direction. He can go sort of like on the horizontal plane, fast moving forward, and he can go on the vertical plane. He can travel up walls. So Pharah lacks like really strong horizontal mobility, and Tracer lacks really strong vertical mobility, and Genji has kind of the best of both worlds, so I really enjoy that. This game. Let's go with Widowmaker for the first one. Let's say Anna for the second one, just because she is the oldest, so I guess it'd be the least tragic if she were to die at her age. And then May for the last one. Do you think you will do YouTube as a job in the future when your channel grows larger? I hope so. I mean, I'm not going to get too much into the metrics and the money of it, but my YouTube channel is bringing in some income. I am not at a position where I can really comfortably quit and do this full time, but I am working really diligently towards it because I want it so much. I want to be able to like wake up, make videos for you guys, entertain you guys, and if I can hit that metric, if I can like meet the goal where I can do this full time and sustain myself from my YouTube channel, that would literally be a dream come true. I didn't start doing this because I was planning on becoming a professional YouTuber, but I'm the type of person who always has to have a project to work on. I love being creative, I love making stuff, and I've always had sort of a dream to do this professionally, do something professionally where I make stuff. And I've actually sort of had other projects in the past that have not grown into anything big, so I sort of assumed this was just not in the cards for me. But YouTube, unexpectedly, it looks like it might actually be viable, so yeah, I'm pursuing it super hard. It's like my #1 goal in life at the moment. What will you do when Overwatch begins to lose popularity, and what will you play? I think that when that happens, when Overwatch begins to lose popularity, my bigger concerns will be Alzheimer's and arthritis because I'll be 90 years old. Okay, so that's a little bit of exaggeration. But I think Overwatch is here to stay. I genuinely do believe that. When I saw this game, I instantly thought, like, this is going to be one of the top 5 games in the world. And it is. It is one of the biggest games in the world right now, and it's continuing to grow. So I think Overwatch is going to be one of those games like World of Warcraft. I mean, WoW's been around for over a decade, and I think Overwatch is going to be around for over a decade too. And also, I've got a transition plan in place. So I started this channel making montages, and I have every intention of continuing that. But since I don't want to be too pigeonholed into one thing, I am trying to branch out and, you know, make my channel more versatile. So I've been doing more commentary videos, and those have been getting, you know, pretty popular. Obviously, it's not as popular as my montage videos, but, you know, they've been getting like 30K views, 40K views. So my plan is to release daily commentary videos and daily montage videos, and eventually build up a fan base who likes my personality, that they will follow me wherever I go. So if I decide I want to start exploring things other than Overwatch, you know, I hope that the commentary video fan base will like me to, you know, do Let's Plays for other videos. We'll see. But for the moment, I really don't have any plans of leaving Overwatch. Overwatch is one of my favorite games, and it's the foundation of my channel's success. So I think that at the most, I'll probably just be like an Overwatch focused channel that branches out and does, you know, Let's Plays of other stuff, things like that. Who are your favorite YouTubers? I mean, there's the big one, Donkey. I mean, everyone likes Donkey. Everyone subscribes to Donkey, so that's no surprise. But I'd say the biggest one is MF Pallytime. So a while ago, like a year ago, I got into Here's the Storm, and I was looking for videos of how to be good, you know, how to learn characters. And I found MF Pallytime's videos, and I started watching them, and something about him just clicked with me. I really liked his positivity. I really liked how generous he was and just friendly, and something about his positive attitude, his positive outlook really spoke to me, and I subscribed. And he's actually the first YouTuber I ever subscribed to. I've only ever subscribed to 2 YouTubers for entertainment. It's MF Pallytime and Donkey. Like he was sort of like in the back of my mind as I was moving into Overwatch. I was just sort of like, I liked his personality, I liked the way he handled his channel, but I hadn't really thought about making a YouTube channel at that moment. So later on, the beta came out, and I started watching tons and tons of Overwatch videos, every video I could get my hands on, basically. And I became a fan of one amongst many. If you haven't seen him, he has like a commentary channel where he gives advice. And he's a bit drier, a bit more focused on education than entertainment, but I found his information like useful. I liked his insight. And I think he was actually the one who sort of started me into YouTube. I was watching his videos, and he got beta access, and I was like, you know what? If this guy can do it, like, why can't I? I could do this. How hard could it be? Now, I will say, I'm not going to name names on this because I don't want to sort of spread any negative feelings. But those are like sort of like the really positive interactions, or not interactions, just positive role models, inspirations I've had for my channel. There are a couple of other ones who aren't quite as positive. I remember there was a YouTuber, and like I said, I'm not going to say this YouTuber's name, who was doing Overwatch videos, and I got so frustrated at this person because I felt like this person could really improve their channel and make their channel huge and be like, you know, a millionaire by now, just be the biggest YouTuber on Overwatch. And they weren't doing the things that I thought they should be doing. And that was actually also another motivation that was pushing me forward. I was like, okay, I think this person's making a lot of mistakes for their channel, and they're still popular. So if this person can do so well while making so many mistakes with their content, then I think, I could do it better than that. I just won't make the mistakes. So that was another motivation to start the channel. And I'm going to be honest, there was a little bit of jealousy. I mean, it really sucks. We were all salty about not getting into the beta. Let's be honest. It sucked not having beta access. It just did. But it doubly sucks when you have a YouTube channel where, you've got a YouTube channel and you're putting out videos, and then someone else is putting out videos, but, they got beta access, so they can make a video about whatever they want to. And because all their content is original and new, they're getting hundreds of thousands of views, whereas your montages, because they're recycled, has 5,000 views. And it was definitely a source of bitterness for me early on that all these other YouTubers got to, play the game and I didn't. But I stuck with it. I was determined. I faced this adversity head on, and I said, you know what, instead of being demotivated by this, instead of being frustrated by the fact that I don't have beta, I'm going to use it as a motivator to try even harder next time and win fans with solid, reliable, and consistent content. And that strategy has worked out, because that YouTuber that I'm not naming, I actually surpassed them a little while ago, which felt pretty good. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, this probably sounds like I'm, enjoying someone else's misery, and that's not the case at all. It's just, I had a ton of disadvantages starting off. I really did. And I stuck with it, and it just felt awesome to know that my hard work paid off, that I made good decisions, that I worked long hours, that I was consistent, that I was dedicated, that I was passionate. And it just felt good to have a payoff. It felt good to know that all that just hard work and determination went somewhere, that now I'm actually bigger than some of the people who inspired me to get started. And, you know, no negativity towards them at all. I think that a lot of their channels are great. I think that it's awesome that they inspired me to do this, and I literally would not have this channel without them. But I just feels, at some point I'm going to have to tell the whole big rant about all the challenges I faced with my YouTube channel, because I got unlucky. I was super unlucky. I actually made a video about it a while ago, but my brother was like, you don't post this. It sounds like you're just whining for 30 minutes. But yeah, so let's just say I had a lot of bad luck starting off. Also, big shout out to Ali Mu Gaming. I noticed her because she commented on my channel, but I started watching her videos, and I think she has a pretty good personality. She's funny. She has a voice built for radio, so she's perfect for YouTube, and I'd really like to see other content from her. Unfortunately, she mostly does League of Legends stuff, and I fell out of League of Legends years ago. But I think she has a lot of potential between her humor and her voice, so check out her as well. What got you into Overwatch? Just the trailer, the gameplay footage. I saw it and I instantly knew this game was going to be amazing. I like that. Okay, so basically I've got a video, like all the reasons why Overwatch is a success. I saw Overwatch content, I saw original Overwatch gameplay, and I instantly knew that these are the reasons why Overwatch was going to be big, because it has diverse content, because characters have tons of personality, because it's supported by Blizzard, one of the best gaming companies on earth. I mean, that video basically answers this entire question. Where'd you get the name Dabacabb? I get asked this a lot. My real name is Dabney, so that's the first half of the name. Secondly, the very first cheat code I ever learned for a video game was ABACABB for Mortal Kombat, which I believe unlocked blood and turned on fatalities. So I just thought that was a clever name. I kind of came up with it for this channel. It's Dabney plus Dabacabb equals Dabacabb. Do you have a girlfriend? Yes, I have a significant other. When did you start gaming? God, as soon as I could hold a controller, to be honest with you. I have been a lifelong gamer, and I probably always will. Do you think lower ranked, less skilled players should also record and upload? Yes, absolutely, 100%, no doubt about it. This is social media, and one of the beautiful things about social media is that there's no like gate that you have to pass through in order to get your content out there. There's no editor breathing over your shoulder who's going to control what you produce. I mean, let's look at my channel. My first videos sucked. They were not well edited at all, but I stuck with it. I listened to feedback. I was determined. I watched tutorial videos on how to better edit videos, and now my channel is popular. And if I had, if I had not put out videos, if I had not started my channel because I thought I wasn't good enough, then I wouldn't be where I was today. Like, let's look at Video Game Donkey. I watched his first video a while ago, and it's funny, but it's weird. It's not the type of typical video you'd come across. And I could imagine, like, if YouTube were like a newspaper, and Donkey had handed that video to his editor, and he's like, "This is too weird. I'm not going to publish this." That would be so stupid. That'd be so stupid. So don't focus on your skill. Don't focus on what you're bad at. I mean, there are billions of people on the internet. And I like to think that there's something you can offer that will entertain people. You can educate, you can entertain, you can have some sort of specialized niche, like focus on retro gaming or let's plays or whatever. But don't let all the negative sides start you from making a channel, because there will always be reasons not to do it. The only reason that should matter is if you want to do it. Do you want to make a YouTube channel? Do you want to upload videos? If the answer is yes, then do it. And if anyone says you shouldn't, fuck them. I mean, make videos for you. Make a channel for you. Make it because you want to do it. That's the only reason that ever matters, in my opinion. Do you think you will get over 1 million subs? That would be nice, but realistically, I think that's probably not super likely. I mean, Overwatch is a really popular game, but I'm basically only doing montages. Let's see. Let's actually compare. Let's check out Trollden. How many subscribers does he have? That's probably the best comparison for my channel, because he's been making montages for a couple years, and he's doing it for an also extremely popular game. He's got 800,000 subscribers. That's a lot. And let's be honest, he's a much better editor than me. He just is. He's got a huge fan base. So if he doesn't have 1 million subscribers, it is probably the case that I will not gain 1 million subscribers. However, you know, like I said, one of the advantages of my channel though is that I'm branching out. There are a lot of montage channels, but I'm the only montage channel that also does commentary and let's plays that I know of anyways, based on Overwatch. So I'm thinking that that might give me an edge and might help me sort of branch out, and I can do sort of more entertaining commentary, and just hopefully my content will be diverse enough that I can get really big. So I think 1 million subscribers is possible, but I'm not counting on it. Of course, you know, I never would have assumed I would have gotten to 60K subs like I have right now, so it's, you know, anyone's guess basically. Alright, if you have any questions for me, add them to the comments. And thanks everyone who joined the giveaway. I hope to do another one soon. So thanks for watching. Dabacabb out.